Okay, at this point in time, we invite Mrs. Gloria Shillingford to the podium, Minister for Social Services, Community Development, and Gender Affairs.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Let me recognize the presence of His Excellency, Mr. Charles Savre and Mrs. Savre, Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, the Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Foreign Affairs, and Information Technology, Honorable Ian Douglas, Parliamentary Representative for the Portsmouth constituency, Honorable Reginald Ostry, Parliamentary Representative for the Cottage constituency. Let me also recognize my other cabinet colleagues, also the Local Government Commissioner, Mr. John Fountain, and the staff of local government. Let me also recognize the teachers and students. I saw here this afternoon also the chairman of DALCA and our distinguished guests, our council, ladies and gentlemen, friends. It is with distinct pleasure that I address you on the occasion of the 16th inaugural meeting of the Portsmouth Town Council. And I'm always pleased to be associated with the inauguration of this council, as Portsmouth is one of the two municipalities in Dominica, and as such, this council is to be looked upon as a model to smaller councils and improvement committees aspiring to be councils. Besides that, it's always a joy for me to be in Portsmouth. I do not know if I can say it is my first home or my second home, but I was born in Portsmouth. I was, for those of you who do not know, right down in Zikak there with the Canes. I was brought up in Portsmouth and then went to meet my parents in Wesley. So I am a Portsmouthian. Let me congratulate you on your election to this office and applaud you for taking on this noble responsibility to serve your community through conscientious leadership. Your voters will be relying on your sound judgment and resourcefulness to move Portsmouth to the next level. This is why they voted you in office. This should not be a great challenge for you, for your membership comprises of persons who are experienced in leadership. And for example, some of the persons I know, they are Federica and teacher Parilla. And also in community work or both. Some of you have served on council previously, so share your experience. You are therefore well placed to provide the mature and prudent leadership that will bring positive improvements to the town of Portsmouth. Let me encourage you as a council, and I will not say a team, but a family, to make good use of the knowledge, experience, and expertise which lies among yourselves to assist you in making sound decisions and implementing initiatives successfully. For God's sake, work harmoniously with all stakeholders and partners for your successful tenure as council. Let me commend the outgoing council for initiatives which were successfully implemented. Thank you for working with your government on the development of this town. Government will continue to provide support to the council for all worthwhile initiatives. Government social programs have touched and will continue to touch lives in Portsmouth and environs with respect to public assistance, the Yes We Care program under my ministry, the housing renovation and construction under the government housing program, the washrooms, and your mayor already talked about the elimination of pit latrines, or the past mayor, under the sanitation program, and employment under the national employment program. Indeed, many youths of Portsmouth and environs are now gainfully employed under the NEP. And this is what the Labour Party is all about: building communities, enriching the lives of Dominicans. And so Council has been a vital partner in the implementation of some of these programs. At this juncture, I must make mention of the Community Alert Project, we call it CAP, which is being piloted in Portsmouth since January 2014. This initiative, which is being implemented in collaboration with the Office of the Disaster Management and other partners, is expected to support the development of a Dominica warning system, which is a combination of several technologies with a common alerting protocol, CAP backbone, which will disseminate warning and hazard information to the public. It is my understanding that the project is well underway and that all residents of Portsmouth, as well as visitors, stand to benefit from it with respect to understanding the mediums for alert and for early response to warning. Portsmouth, you continue to take the lead in many ways, and so do not falter. Your inauguration falls in the midst of the independence celebrations, and I take this opportunity to highlight the theme for this year's celebrations: our nation, our responsibility. I trust that this will awaken in every citizen in Dominica the need to take up his or her role in national development. Let this theme resound in the mind and be manifested in the actions of every resident of Portsmouth and every citizen of this country. On another note, let me applaud you for your participation in cultural activities which have been held thus far. Nobody does it like Portsmouth. And I think it's Posse Cultural Pan. I enjoyed some of that music on Sunday. I addressed you at the cultural finals part 3 and was pleased at the turnout despite the inclement weather and the big blackouts. I urge you to continue to keep the fire of culture burning in this part of Dominica. At this juncture, though, I wish to express my deepest grievance over the nightmare incidents which have been occurring in Portsmouth in recent times. I refer to the horrendous murder of 2 women late last year and the recent ghastly murder of yet another young woman 2 weeks ago. As a woman, I decry these incidents of violence against women and call for an immediate stop. As a matter of fact, crime in all its form must stop, whether it be against man, woman, or child. And I can talk to you like that because remember, I'm from Portsmouth too. And I can also say it in part, I am Jaguatas. So, my people, let us restore the image of peace and safety which this town is known for. Let residents and visitors alike feel safe and secure in their homes and when they walk the streets of Portsmouth and environs. I call upon adults and leaders in the community to preach and model peace rather than violence. Let's find other ways of settling quarrels and contentions. They'll come. Let us find other ways rather than through vicious crimes. And let us be the type of examples that young people need to keep them on the right track. And to our young people of Portsmouth, I urge you to engage in positive and productive activities which will uplift you personally and enhance the lives of others around you. And elders and youth, maintain secure bonds so that you can serve as encouragement and support one another for the good of this town. And so again, I say to you, residents of Portsmouth, this is your home. This is my home. This is your town. Fight crime and violence. Fight litter and pollution. Fight drug trafficking and drug use. Fight laziness and unemployment. Fight disunity and strife. Fight all the negative things which can retard the growth of a community and country. And together, let us see Portsmouth and Dominica grow and develop. Further, I appeal to you to give your continued support to the new council and to your pal-rep. Ultimately, the level of success to be achieved by this council is dependent on the extent of your support and cooperation. And so in closing, let me wish the new Portsmouth Town Council a successful and productive term in office. Councillors, I entrust Portsmouth to you. I pray that you will receive from all partners the support and encouragement that you need to help you succeed. Work together as a strong family, for family never forsake its own. Work together for the good governance of the town of Portsmouth. God bless you, God bless Portsmouth, and happy independence to you. Thank you.